and welcome to episode 11 of Constructing New Walden City. I'm your host, Dr. Wasabi, and today we are doing the annual progression tour of the world. It's been 10 episodes of this series so far, so I'm going to do I wouldn't say a world tour, because we haven't built everything in the world just yet, but we will be touring around what we have done so far on the world, so that's going to be the focus of our video today. But before I say anything else on this subject, I just want to say, if you like what I do, if you like my channel, please like this video and subscribe. It heavily helps my channel and is greatly appreciated, because of course it bumps me up in the algorithm and spreads my content to you. Amazing, just amazing, folks. So let us begin. Oh, it is a scorcher outside, 26 degrees, one of the hottest days in Britain. Honestly, I have great sympathy for every ready meal, because I feel like one right now. Oh jeez. So I do apologise if you hear some background noise. All my windows are open. I have, however, turned my fans off, so you don't have to hear that absolute garbage through my mic. So of course I can't really control everything that goes outside, so I do apologise if you hear any background noise. Okay, right. So we are in the city district of New Walden City, and that is a car driving past my house. What? Yeah, it's a car. So we've done a lot of stuff over here at the moment. We have, well, I have continued on the highway over here, like so, as instructed. And is that a van? Yes, that is a van. Okay, it's gone now. Right, as I was saying, we have done some major work on the highway. I've made this wonderful kind of Art Deco kind of wall up here. And I've put some nice red sandstone wall and iron bars as like the kind of barrier, because you know you don't want some doofus kind of going ooh and then falling off down to the highway below. We will make a staircase up from the ground here, because obviously what's the point of having a great big brick path if there's no way to get up to the actual road itself. So I've been doing this quite recently. I've also put in some nice bushes over here. Now I have been experimenting with the azalea plants as of this update, and you'll see what I mean when I show you. Of course, we've got some nice oak benches and some bins. Nothing too fancy schmancy. Thinking to myself whether I should put a road down here as I've done over there. Maybe it's like a bunch of one-way roads. Oh, this much. Oh, geez. Over here. So like the road will go down here, like so, and like the roads over here, it is kind of like crisscross. Made this and be this wonderful line of roads. So that is essentially the plan over here. I'm planning to do another skyscraper here. I'm not sure what style to do, but I guess we'll kind of get to that point when we see it. Of course, we are in the nice hotel slash modern apartment over here. So let's see what is going on over here. So obviously we did this all episode, so I'll do a quick scan of it. We've got the beautiful lobby, the elevator. Oh, beautiful. Now we got the nuclear curling machine. We go upstairs, and of course we have the... Let's go upstairs. Come on. These are really tight stairs, by the way. Like, honestly, absolutely mental. So, obviously, we are working on some more rooms over here. Like so. Now, I do try to diversify the floor plan of this as we kind of go along. But, obviously, you can only do so much. So, if we go down here, and you may hear my PS4 going up. I do apologize about that. So, let's go over here. Yeah, there we go. And of course we have the lobby over here. Now you have seen these in previous episodes, so everything you've seen before I will scan over more quickly. And I would also like to announce that the playlist for the New Walden City will be live as soon as this video is uploaded, so you can watch all of the episodes back to back from the comfort of your phone, your Chromebook, your app on YouTube. So. Oh, well, good news for that. So of course this is the lobby for the hotel area, and of course this is the elevator upstairs. Oh, what's up, Jerry? My dog's here next to me. Oh, little loaf. Look at him. Obviously you can't see my dog, but I can. He's like kind of sat down, hiding his legs between his between his body. And of course, we go over to the more Art Deco skyscraper, and this is the Gloco company headquarters. Yes, I made my first company on the map. It is called Gloco. Obviously, I did want to stay with the nether theme of the skyscraper, so this is an energy company, as you know, signified by the name Gloco. Glow as in glow stone, and oh, that's a car driving past. You know, I should really rename this video cars interrupting Wasabi's gosh darn recording, but anyway. Honestly, folks, if I could, I would shut the windows, but if I did, I'd probably die of heat stroke, so please forgive me. So, this is the Gloco company headquarters. It's a nice skyscraper. Obviously, like I said, if I was rudely interrupted by those gosh darn automobiles, we are going to, well, I have put in the nether influence by using the kind of quartz over here. Now, this will be an energy company featuring all of the power demands that, you know, the city needs and such. So obviously it's a very monochrome design, and I quite like it. We've been using some deep slate tiles in conjunction with some quartz, and it kind of fits into that whole black and white nether aesthetic. Obviously we haven't got netherrack, but I quite like the color palette. I would say is very much in line with the theme we're going for here. So you got this wonderful lobby over here, but just look at a little tinge of white terracotta. It's like a white pinkish on the bottom. I think it adds a really nice contrast to the build itself. And of course, we have our the founder of here. Let's have a read. This is a painting for our illustrious founder, Alexander Wilson, who founded Gloco in 2052. Blah blah blah. And you can read all that when, obviously, well, if you pause the video or if the thing goes live. And of course, we got some elevators over here. Got a nice elevator here, of course. Now, this is what I was talking about with the azalea leaves. Now, before you couldn't right-click it, otherwise you'd just get a random azalea, or this would happen with the azalea leaves, where you would right-click a flowering azalea leaf and you'll just get an azalea sapling, which was very weird. But the much to their credit, Mojang did fix this, so now when you kind of right-click the leaves, you do get the leaves, the actual block itself. But look at how we can use these now. You can make these wonderful bushes, and it's just that little detail at the bottom, the little roots and stem of the bush. Like it just makes that much more detail. Of course, we go through here. This is more of a lobby area. I'm sure I could put in some more decorations, maybe some shelvings or some seating areas, but it's very rudimentary. I'm pretty sure I did this yesterday. Yeah, I did this yesterday. So not everything's done, but most of it is. Now, this is my favorite, the company lobby bathroom. We go here, and oh my god, you have your own fish aquarium. Now, I showed this to my friend who's a very passionate opposer of glow squids. I was like, hey Lewis. Yeah, that's his name, Lewis. And I said, hey, guess what I got in my lobby bathroom. And I showed him this, and he just replied, bye. So, well, we do have fun here. But anyway, this is a wonderful addition to the bathroom. I always wanted to add these kind of things into bathrooms, but what would happen is the bathroom would be too small. It would be a suburban house where obviously the detail was too small inside the actual layout, so I couldn't actually put anything like this in here. But as I have said in my kind of MO, my modus operandi, for the world, we're going to have bigger ideas, bigger design, bigger detail, and of course this kind of comes into this whole concept. So that is the bathroom. Well, of course we've got a nice light fixture over here. Now, we are still keeping to the atomic theme, but obviously we're going to expand our views on certain designs and kind of use them more in the world as we kind of go along in the progression. Now, of course, we go up here, and this is the start of the office floors. Now, this is the first floor I have done so far Obviously, not all of it is done. We're going to copy this up to, I would say, around the CEO's office. Now, you may be wondering, Wasabi, why is it an empty floor? And that's a good question. The reason I am keeping it empty is because I can diversify the interior cells, well, you know, the interior of the building, because what I don't want to do is do what I've done usually in Walden City 1.0, where I would copy a floor with the exact same layout for chairs, people, drinks, break room, etc., and then copy it up to the 5th floor, because that just isn't imaginative. It's much better, in my opinion, to copy the floor without the interior and then put the interior in afterwards. Therefore, you have it's the same layout but a much different interior, if that makes any sense to you folks. Now, of course, we have the great chasm that is the this skyscraper at the moment, but don't you worry, folks. We're going to go to sleep. Actually, yeah, it's been about 10 minutes, so... Oh, voice crack much. It's been about 10 minutes, so we are going to take a momentary break to sleep, and I'll be right back, if you can see my face. And we are back after that short break. It was, honestly, I could not see my own face in that skyscraper, honestly. But you can see where the floors are now. Like, oh god, stutter much. Oh, you can see where there is an actual interior and where there is not. Like, of course we will fill all these up in time, obviously, but let's look at this beautiful boardwalk. We did this in around episode 2, I believe. There's a wonderful boardwalk over here with these nice little chairs. Now, of course, this is kind of goes into a whole bigger detail thing where the seats will kind of be one block when we can. Obviously, we can mismatch around. Oh, excuse me. And such. Obviously, I love these lamps. Look at these lamps. I'm gonna give a quick panoramic shot of these lamps, just so you guys can go around here. All nice and good. And of course, we have the little hot dog stand over here. Look at this. Look at it. It's a hot dog stand. What could be more fun than that? Love a good hot dog. I was like, but wasabi, it's got all sorts of stuff in there. I don't care. They're tasty. Get off my back. Nah, I'm just cheesing you. Right. So that is around the city area of the map. And obviously we've got a lot more to do, so let's take there's like a river boat ride over here. So I can, where is it? Come on. There we go. That was weird. It spawned 2. That keeps happening. That's so weird. I'm not sure if it's a result of the new update, but what would happen is we would spawn in, let's say, a bed, and it'll spawn in 2 from like freak button press or something along those lines. And I'm not sure whether it's my controller or the update itself upping the sensitivity. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. See if anyone else has been experiencing that. But again, we head into the center of the map. Now this is gonna be changing over the next few weeks or months, obviously, because we are expanding rapidly around this area. And of course we have a lovely bridge. Oh wow, this wasn't here before, was it? So yeah, I have been doing a lot of off-camera work and all that good jazz. So let's have a look at this bridge. This is a lovely kind of Art Deco bridge. It's more of a Fallout 4 style, although I have tried to blend, it was quite funny. It's a mix of Fallout 3 and Fallout 4. I got this off the Fallout 3 bridges that I was watching on an Oxhorn video the other day on his Metro series. I do so check him out. He's a great Fallout YouTuber, as well as some other people like TKS Mantis. Yeah, I got you, bud. But anyway, this is a good old bridge. There's lots of secrets, but I have hidden a little secret in here. Now, this is a pipe. If I can see properly, yes, a pipe. Now, where does this pipe go? Who knows? But I want to put all. Oh, that's very dark. Let's swim down here. I want to put these kind of references in the game itself, like so. Oh, it's a little pump station, like so. Look at this. You see, this is the kind of stuff I want to put in the world. Little secrets. Wait, oh, pardon me. that you can explore, that you can kind of look around and say, oh, that's nice. That's a nice hidden touch. Now, if we can navigate ourselves out of this pipe, we should be able to land ourselves here. Now, this is going to be a little camp. I wouldn't say campsite, but a little seating area with a nice custom tree over here. And this road, I think, will either go into some residential areas, like so. Obviously, it will be a lot like the mansion estate, but obviously much smaller, like so. And there's another car driving past my window. Honestly, they may as well drive into the window. It sounds like the next window. Honestly, right. So, obviously, residential area will be over here. Obviously, plans may change. We may do something completely different in this area. I don't know. I think that's the beauty of Minecraft itself, is you're able to change your plans and make something wonderful. Now, of course, this road snakes along. So we go over here, we snake along, and this loops right around to the border of the mansion estate. Now let's see what has been happening over here. So nothing much has been happening over here. I've kind of finished the overall layout of the design and kind of left it at the water bank. You may have seen this, I think it was in episode 10, perhaps. Yes, episode 10 or 9 maybe, where we kind of showed this off. And it was empty at first, but we filled it up with some water off camera. And of course, this goes into the river that goes to the bridge that we just went to. Like so. We go over here. Over here. Now, I have continued the river terraforming up to the bridge. You may have noticed. Wasabi, where's all the craters, all the explosion marks? Yep, they're all gone. All gone. Oh God. I think my brain's melting from the heat. But I feel like one of my ice creams. I had a fab yesterday, and it about melted in 3 seconds, and I think that's my brain right now. I do apologize. I think this will be a good world tour video. We should rename it Wasabi Loses His Mind to the Heat. Oh dear. Right, so you would be right in thinking, where's all the craters gone? But they're gone now. They're gone. They are replaced with lovely sand and grass. And so we kind of pushed it along here. We made the river a lot more wide, which would be good for making some boats and stuff like that. Obviously, they can't pass here unless they ram it really hard, which I don't think they can. But again, a lot of terraforming being done, a lot of natural projects to be done. Now, I have tested this world in the snapshot for caves and cliffs to see the generation, and there is a lot of promising stuff to be had here, folks. Like, do not be discouraged. Honestly, when the update comes out in full and updates the generation of the world, I will be installing it after they've installed out, rubbed out the kinks and kind of smoothed out the edges, like so. But for now, we are going to be on the pre caves and cliffs update version, part 1, not part 2. So anyway, we move on to the great, the ancient bridge of a New World Sea. This was a delight to build. Honestly, I was streaming Gravity Falls while watching this, and this is where I mainly got my inspiration. That and West Virginia Fallout 76. That was this lovely bridge, which I had fond memories of making a camp out of. So I went into it, and I kind of blended the two styles together from, of course, those kind of two inspiration points, and I made this wonderful bridge. Just look at this. It's amazing, isn't it? And I just love the kind of moss detail on the sides, because do you ever get that when you go into the woods, you get like some and a nice fishing spot. I remember when I put this, like it's this kind of humble building style, which always brings people to Minecraft, essentially, because you can build a massive skyscraper, or you can make a wonderful little fishing spot along the river. Like the creativity is endless here on what we can do, and that is no limit to what we have done here. Now look at this, the pond, the lake. It has been absolutely enlarged into a lovely kind of lake-ish area. Now I'm debating whether I should actually. I might. So you see that little edge here? So you got the big old lake in the middle. I might make a connection here, blow all of this out, and make a nice connection here. Big old waterway, which goes down to this river here. Now this is depending on how much I want to actually remove, because obviously less land equals less building, so we will have to strike a careful balance here. But I think it can be done. You know, we've done a lot of ambitious stuff on the city so far. Of course, bigger detail, bigger projects, and all that jazz. But oh wow, it is sunset already. So let's get out on bed. Wait, is it sunset? No, we've still got more. We've still got some time. Now let's look over here. We have the first build of the server. Look at this, the gas station of the future. The what is it called? The jet. No, what is it? Jet arc. Jet lane. Jet. It's jet something, because I remember this was off a concept art from Fallout 3. It was Jetstream. That was it. Jetstream gas station. It was on the tip of my tongue the whole time. I'm so glad that I actually got that. That was bugging me. So yes, the Jetstream gas station. This was from a concept art piece in Fallout 3, and I'm so glad I could actually build this. Oftentimes concept arts kind of get thrown to the gutter a lot, so it's nice to have this kind of built in Minecraft and seen to its full glory. I think we'll have a bunch of these across the world. We might have one red rocket, but you know, kind of want to shake things up, make it a unique kind of build in itself. Now let's take a sleep here. Now, what are the plans for the world? I'm glad you asked that. We are through the world, among other things, so stay tuned for that. This has been episode 11, the Progress World Tour of New World Sea. I'm so glad you could come along with me on this video. It's greatly appreciated. Of course, we've done so much on this city so far, and I'm just glad you came along for the ride. We've got many episodes to go, so make sure to stay tuned for another episode of Constructing New World Sea. I've been your host, Dr. Wasabi. I do uploads every Mondays and Fridays, and when I am able, Wednesdays and Sundays. I just want to say thank you for watching. This has been a great world tour. I always like it. It's nice to have a break. You know, just kind of looking over this great city that we've been building up so far, and honestly, it's going to get much better, much more quickly, I can assure you. So, I've been Dr. Wasabi, and I want to say from the bottom of my heart, good night, and of course, as always, God bless.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.
Today, time is 57 degrees. Tonight, more clouds covered with a low exposure.